It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
It is a beautiful Thursday evening here at Nottingham Little League on Reed Field, and we got a beautiful game of baseball coming your way tonight as Nottingham Little League looks for revenge with the only team to give them a loss facing them right down the middle, Jackson Holbrook versus Nottingham Little League here on the WBCB Sports Network. Hello everybody, my name's Ryan Baxter. Thank you to tonight's sponsors for making this stream possible. The Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, Saul Funeral Homes, the Trenton Thunder, the Italian People's Bakery, Hyundai of Trenton, Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Hamilton Township Education Association, the Trentonian, and Jammer Doors and Windows. Once again, my name's Ryan Baxter. Joining me for color tonight is two-time Hall of Famer, noted public figure, and the inspiration behind the movie Jaws, Rich Fisher.
Yeah, Fish, Jaws, yes, that's how it works.
It makes too much sense, Fish.
Yep. Well, this is the rematch Nottingham's been hoping for as Jackson Holbrook dropped them Square Boys into elimination round with just a grueling 5-4 loss last Saturday. Uplifting if you're Jackson Holbrook.
Right.
If Nottingham can win, it'll force a winner-take-all game right back here tomorrow night. Jackson Holbrook win will provide the newly merged organization with its first district title, although Holbrook by itself won district 2 seasons ago. Not to bring back bad memories for Nottingham fans about the first Jackson Holbrook game, but that team rallied from being Nottingham rallied from being down 2-0 to being up 4-2 before Jackson Holbrook got three in the bottom of the 6th. Dominic Calise was hit by a pitch with the bases loaded, and Nick Ravach followed with an RBI single. That was the 5th straight one-run victory for the Jackson Township team, and they ended that streak in the winners bracket final when they took a 14-1 win over Milltown. They decided they were tired of the excitement. Jackson Holbrook has been off since then, while Nottingham has battled its way back to this point. 5-0 win over South Wall and a 12-2 win last night over Milltown. The really good news for Nottingham is it won both of those games without having to use its ace pitchers, meaning they're lined up perfectly in that department. Eli Spurlock will start tonight, and if Nottingham can force the if game, Matteo Pandolfini can start tomorrow night. Jackson Holbrook counters tonight with, we thought it was going to be Tyler Ballard, who started the last game, but it is Dominic Calise, who actually did pitch a few innings, I think, the other day. What was that game? Calise, when did he come in?
He came in.
Blackburn? Oh, Calise came in the start him tomorrow. He throws hard, although Pandolfini homered off him. Nottingham has to try to control the top of this order. The first 5 batters accounted for 5 hits, 5 RBIs, and 4 runs scored. They were pretty much the offense. And Ballard is such a threat that after homering in the first, Nottingham walked him intentionally twice after that. But Nottingham's offense cranked it up last night. They scored their Section 3 high in runs with 12. But really, you were here, Rye. The defense set the tone when Nottingham turned a bases-loaded double play to calm down what would have been a big first inning for Milltown.
Absolutely.
Austin Marshall, Tim Ryman, Gennaro Salzano, Owen McWhorter each had 2 hits and reached 3 times. Pandolfini hit his 4th homer of the postseason. I think this is another game that's going to go right down to the wire. Usually it's a disadvantage to fall into the elimination bracket, but I think it could be an advantage for Nottingham. They got back on a roll. They've won 2 in a row. They're feeling pretty good about themselves, and they have their top 2 pitchers lined up to go. Usually the big disadvantage to falling into that elimination bracket is by the time you get to the end, you don't have enough pitching left because you played so many games. Nottingham is set with their two aces, so it should be exciting. We'll see how this plays out.
It should be a good one tonight. And yes, I was here last night. It was me and Gus Barber on the call last night for that Milltown-Nottingham game. And Salzano really did pitch well. And like you said, that bases-loaded double play was turned to perfection. McWhorter to Ryman, right over to Spurlock. And just like that, Nottingham had all the momentum they needed to take advantage in that game. And they did. They did that and then some.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a weird game. I was sort of watching some of it with you guys. I was tied up for half the night, but then when I got out of my commitment, you guys were in a rain delay, so I sort of looked at the last 2 or 3 innings that was played, and long game. I mean, if you're, you hope that it doesn't, that long night doesn't sort of take it out of Nottingham. I always like to think that little kids can bounce back a lot better than people my age, even your age.
I got to agree with you.
So I think Nottingham's riding a pretty good high right now. They've won convincingly 2 nights in a row, and look, they were 1 inning away from beating this team. This team is 6-0 in the postseason. No one has beaten it yet, but Nottingham came as close as any. Well, I shan't say that because they won 5 one-run games. So yeah. Nottingham came as close as 4 other teams, I guess you could say. The only team that didn't play them to 1 run was Milltown Sunday. But, I guess it's kind of a pain for everybody to be sitting around last night. But then Nottingham came back and they sort of broke it open after the rain delay, didn't they?
Yeah, that was kind of my concern. That first inning, it started out hot. Pandolfini had the leadoff home run into dead center, almost clipped the foul pole. And then it was just kind of, they poured it on in the first. They scored 3 in the first. And then we had a thunder delay, and that lasted probably all about an hour, hour and a half. And when we got back, my big concern was Salzano getting back onto the mound after waiting so long, because the worst thing you can do for a pitcher is just waiting and waiting and
right.
waiting and waiting. But he seemed to lock right in, and he got himself into a couple of jams later on in the game too. But when he did, he locked right back in and got out of it.
Well, and that's so important that he did that because, again, not to keep bringing it up, but I mean, he had to do that. Whoever pitched last night had to do that to keep these 2 aces fresh for these next 2 games against, obviously, this is obviously the 2 best teams in the district, and, you want your 2 best guys ready to go against the best team you're going to face. So it was clutch that Salzano did that, and, the night before, we got some great pitching from a couple of guys, Brennan Taylor and Ryan O'Connor. I forget who started that game. Eli Spurlock started that game. So,
yes, he did.
But he kept his pitch count down enough that he's able to come back again tonight. So Spurlock has been the man. He's 4-0 in this tournament. He's won all 4 of his starts.
It's almost a 0.000 ERA, too, throughout this whole thing. He's barely given up any runs. We're going through the lineups now. Nottingham's on the field already. We'll go over theirs first. Leading off and playing shortstop is going to be Matteo Pandolfini. Gennaro Salzano behind him, playing right and batting second. Batting third, the third baseman, Owen McCorder. Hitting cleanup is Tim Ryman, the catcher. Behind him in the 5-hole, Austin Marshall playing second base. In the 6th spot, Elijah Spurlock, who got Nottingham those last 2 runs to give him the mercy rule last night, is pitching tonight and hitting 6th. Owen Quirk is hitting 7th and playing first base. Behind him is Brendan Talar in center field and hitting 8th. Ryan O'Donnell is playing left field and batting 9th. And at batting 10th is Ryan O'Connor. An extra hitter, John Dymowski, behind him batting 11th. And Jason Baylog batting 12th, both also extra hitters. We're going to go over the Little League Pledge and Honor America. We'll go over Jackson Holbrook's lineup when we come back here on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
That was a different one.
Trenton Thunder baseball is back for the 2025 season. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com, or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game firework nights Tuesday, kids eat free. Wednesday, dollar dog nights Thursday, and pork roll Fridays throughout the season. Trenton Thunder baseball, big league futures, major league fun. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this season and upcoming school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week is the Trentonian. Eli Spurlock is getting some warm-up pitches in. While he does that, we're going to go over the lineup for Jackson Holbrook here. Leading off and playing third base is L.J. Brown. Behind him, the shortstop Tyler Ballard batting second. Hitting third and playing catcher is Gavin Hobbs. The pitcher, Dominic Calise, is cleaning up the lineup today, and behind him, an extra hitter in Nico Grivats. Deacon Flanagan, the left fielder, is hitting sixth. Ryan Blackburn, the first baseman, is hitting seventh. Second baseman Pablo Morales is hitting eighth, and behind him is Chase Messer, another extra hitter. Rounding out the lineup in right field, Gavin Reeves, and then right behind him, Cooper Brown in center, batting 11th. Jackson Holbrook here does have another hitter in their lineup here, but last time we saw them on BCB, they only had a 10-man lineup. Coming in today, they have an 11-man lineup. I believe the new man added is Deacon Flanagan. I don't remember saying that name too much, or hearing that name too much when we last saw Jackson Holbrook on the broadcast.
Yes, Nottingham was a little upset that they only brought 10 guys, but you know, as the official said here, it's a national rule that you don't have to bring 12. Even, you know, it's most teams do, but you don't have to do it. So.
Well, they got 11 here tonight.
Yeah, so they can't be quite as upset, I don't think.
Starting out things for Jackson Holbrook is L.J. Brown, and he's got a tall task in Eli Spurlock.
Did you notice there was a different version of the national anthem played tonight?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I wonder if Nottingham's trying to change its luck from playing a different one from when they played Holbrook the other day.
You know, baseball is the most superstitious sport in the world, so that wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. Line drive right up the middle. Base hit. Diving effort from Marshall to try to keep it in the infield, but it gets through. L.J. Brown starts things out with a leadoff single.
Start off the game last time because they were the visiting team, or the home team, but he started off their two-run first with a single. And then this guy put one out.
Just as I was about to say, Ballard hit a home run his first at-bat, and that one is popped up. It's going to be behind us into the trees, but it bounced right back. Very giving trees, I will say, at Nottingham. Every time I see a foul ball go back there, it comes back.
Yes, they're the antithesis of Sunnybrae trees.
0-1 to Ballard. Spurlock fires, and that one flied into center field. Talar jumps, and he's not going to be able to get it. Tyler Ballard does exactly what he did the last time.
That's unbelievable. Exact same start for these guys. Exact same. A Brown single, a Ballard. The only thing different was Ballard hit his over the right field fence last time. This time he puts it right over the center field fence. So the kid's got power. Opposite field and dead center field.
And it looked like Talar had a chance at that one, but he just missed it. And now just like that, Jackson Holbrook out to a 2-0 lead. Definitely new area for Elijah Spurlock, who's rarely ever down in the games that he pitches. And Gavin Hobbs stepping up now. That one just a touch outside. Ball one.
Well, Nottingham, so far in this sectional tournament, Ballard is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. His other 2 at-bats were intentional walks.
Line drive, this one to the exact same spot, and that one gets out of here. Back-to-back jacks from Jackson Holbrook. This one off the bat of Gavin Hobbs. It's 3-0.
Wow. I don't think they're rusty from being off since Sunday.
No, I don't think so, Fish. They've come out swinging. And a nice little home run celebration. Get them under the spirit fingers.
And Eli Spurlock's teammates going out to have a chat with him, try to calm him down a little bit. Tell him, look, we still got a whole game to go here. Just settle down, limit this damage, and we'll get him back.
Now stepping up to the plate, the cleanup hitter, Dominic Calise. We'll see Calise in the bottom half of this inning take the mound and pitch. But right now, he's got to face Elijah Spurlock. Still no outs for the Nottingham Little League defense. Fires that one in there low, ball 1.
I mean, what's impressive about Jackson Holbrook, they didn't just homer. They homered to dead center.
They homered to dead center twice.
That's what I'm saying. That's power.
And Calise lines that one. That one's going to go foul.
Have we seen, where did Pandolfini's home run go last night?
Dead center, pretty much the exact same spot as Ballard's.
I don't think we've seen anybody pull one for a homer.
No, it's all been opposite field or center field.
Or center field, yeah.
Not a lot of pulling action. Seems like, I don't know if opposite field hitting is almost ground ball up the middle. That one's going to get through as well. The damage continues as Jackson Holbrook continues to add on, and Calise slipped as he was getting on the bag there, and it looks like he's a little shaken up.
Well, that would not be good for Jackson Holbrook, their starting pitcher.
He's taking a walk down the line. Hopefully he's just walking that off.
Yeah, you would hate to see that. Holy cow.
He took a big spill coming around the first baseline. Let's hope he's okay. While we have this little mound visit, I'd like to remind you that the Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccination, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The Division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the Division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. Experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community, visit their website at hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. Stay healthy, Hamilton.
Well, Calise is entitled to a courtesy runner if he wants it, and he waved it off. He said, no, I'm okay, so that's a good sign for Jackson Holbrook.
Yes, it is, and that's Nico Grivats, the walk-off hero from the other night. Ground ball to McWhorter, and a good play to keep it in front of him. But Grivats beats it out.
Well, that's an error. Well, I'll tell you what, the way these guys are hitting, the way these guys are hitting, you don't want to be giving them an extra out.
No, not at all. Because 1, 2, 3, just like you said, the first 5, they've gotten on in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Deacon Flanagan, the new name that we got in this lineup here for Jackson Holbrook.
And he's batting all the way up in the 6th spot, so it's not like they were keeping him out of the lineup because he wasn't good if they're batting him 6th, you know? They didn't stick him at the 11th spot.
Maybe he's been on vacation or something like that.
Well, I heard something about a vacation.
Ground ball to Pandolfini, 6-4, no chance at the double play. That's actually a good job by Marshall to hold on to that one and not potentially throw that one away.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Pandolfini did a great job of getting that ball. It was a high chopper. It's definitely not a double play ball. And actually, I mean, he had to get that ball out of his glove quick to get it over to Marshall to get that runner at second.
Yes,
so
he did.
They pretty much did all they could on that play.
The first out recorded for Nottingham. Corners juiced for the first baseman, Ryan Blackburn. Blackburn takes that one for a called strike.
I will tell you, this is one heck of a double play combination, a keystone combination, whatever you want to call it for these two. I mean, between Pandolfini and Marshall, these are two really good players.
Those two are smooth as silk when they're in motion. It's like poetry.
Is it now?
I think so.
Really? Robert Frost or Emily Dickinson,
Well, I mean, I was gonna say Edgar Allan Poe, but that usually just means darkness, and these guys are too good to be Edgar Allan Poe. So I mean,
is he a poet or was he a writer?
Both, I think. I think I think The Raven's a poem.
Yeah, you're right.
And that one low, almost hitting the shins of Ryan Blackburn. I would like to point out that Tyler Ballard was warming up down there in the bullpen. He was throwing some pitches, so I guess they're going to let Khalees throw, and if he's really struggling with some pain out there, they're going to go to Ballard.
Yeah, it looks that way. Yeah, I did see him go trotting out there.
This one fouled down the right field line. Count remains 1-2.
I'll tell you what, these guys take their hacks.
Yes, they do. They're really long hacks, too. Every single bit of contact except the ground ball to Pandolfini was hard.
You can't take big swings all the time.
No, but it seems like every time they're taking a swing, it is big.
Yeah, well, sometimes you'll pop up.
Good breaking ball there by Spurlock, but can't catch a corner, and that runs it to 2-2. Three 0 is the score. Spurlock comes set and fires. That one just outside. Blackburn wanted an offer at it, but didn't. Good job by him. Full count.
Yeah. That's a gutsy take on 2 strikes.
It's a very gutsy take. That was really close.
Now 3-2. Got to come in with something here. You cannot walk them.
And this one fouled off again by Blackburn, having himself a heck of an at-bat.
As always, a foul ball on a 3-2 pitch.
I
want you to, you know what? It's kind of too late now. We're kind of running out of games. But one of these games next year, I'm going to count how many 3-2 counts there are and how many foul balls are on a 3-2 count. It's endless.
And what are we on right now, 2 or 3? And
just
inside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded.
It was only one foul ball on 3-2.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Off a 2-2 pitch. But anyway, Eli Spurlock is back in trouble now.
Bases loaded for Jackson Holbrook, and stepping up now, the second baseman, Pablo Morales.
Ladies and gentlemen, off the bat, we have for Jackson Holbrook.
Morales
Number 20, Pablo Morales.
Called out on strikes the other day, and then he looped a single down the left field line.
Just as quickly as his day starts, Elijah Spurlock is off the mound, and in steps Matteo Pandolfini.
Yeah, I wonder if they I wonder where his pitch count was, if they wanted to get him out before.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Usually when Pandolfini does come into pitch, it'll be McWhorter that moves over to second base.
So Spurlock can come back tomorrow. So I guess they wanted to make this move now in case he just didn't have it tonight, and they wanted to bring him back tomorrow. So now they bring in their other hammer, Matteo Pandolfini, and he'll try to get out of this jam and then hold it down for the rest of the way and see if Nottingham can make a comeback.
As he warms up, I'd like to let you know that celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all, from new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to work-ready trucks, and they have a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating 50 years of business. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support Little League sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Pandolfini's got his warm-up pitches in. Pablo Morales is ready to go. Bases loaded, 1 out for Nottingham.
Where did McWhorter go? Not McWhorter. Who was on first?
Quirk, and I believe Owen Quirk went out to right field. As I was saying, usually when Pandolfini comes in, it's Austin Marshall taking his spot at shortstop.
Yeah, well, I got that.
Gennaro Salzano moves from right field to third. Foul ball by Morales.
Check swing there. I think that might have been the ball.
I think so.
Got a little break there for Nottingham. They could use it.
So Salzano goes to third from right. McWhorter goes from third to second. Spurlock goes from the mound to first. And then that one fouled off, heading to Gallagher Field. And then from first to right goes Owen Quirk.
Okay, good job.
Thank you. I try. Pandolfini gets the sign and he fires. Ground ball to Spurlock. Takes the out at first. And a little bit of miscommunication there. Bit of a
Well, not miscommunication. Just
a bit of brain lapse
he
there.
he took the ball to first, and he had to play at home. He had the force at home, and
We have number 26, Chase.
Ryan Pandolfini, the assistant coach, was not happy with that play.
Not even a little bit. Instead of a double play, potentially getting them out of this inning.
I don't think they would have got a double play, but they would have got the lead runner. They would have got one less run.
Ground ball to Pandolfini, who almost does it himself, but flips that one over to Spurlock. And this nightmare inning for Nottingham is finally over.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
Gonna see if they can come up and do anything at the plate here and cut into this lead here on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Introducing our all-star used car lineup exclusively at Team Toyota of Langhorne, featuring popular late-model low-mileage used cars. Like this 2025 Corolla, you own it for only $299 a month. Or a hard-to-find 2024 Highlander, own it for only $599 a month. With over 130 used Toyotas in stock, we have a lineup to fit your lifestyle and your budget. You'll love being part of the team. Pick your all-star used car at teamlanghorne.com.
Back live here at Reed Field. Dominic Calise warms up as Matteo Pandolfini gets a good look at these pitches. Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it the most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. They're proud to support today's game and hope that you enjoy it. And Thunder Baseball is back for the 2025 season. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com. Or give them a call at 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, Tuesdays kids eat free, Wednesday dollar dog nights, Thursday and pork roll funds, big league future, major league fun. It's the Trenton Thunder. Warm-ups are done, and Matteo Pandolfini looks to cut into this lead early. That one left up high, a little juice shown there by Dominic Calise. Big snap by the catcher's glove there. 1-0 though.
Well, Calise, I guess whatever hurt was okay because he came all the way around to score.
Just underneath that was Pandolfini, and he pops out to the second baseman, Morales. 1 out.
Well, once again, we want to give a shout out to everybody at Killarney's Public House in Hamilton. Our boy Seamus has it on his big screen, has it on outside for the people sitting outside, has it on other TVs in the bar. And Seamus, we appreciate you, buddy, and we hope we hope that we can bring the Nottingham fans there a little bit of a comeback here. So. Well, hang in there with us.
Yes, there's a lot of baseball left to go. Thank you to Seamus and Killarney's Public House. This is Gennaro Salzano He was yesterday's Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game, and he fouls that one off into the stands. And a good play over there by one of the fans, actually. He caught that.
There you go. Does he get to keep it? Probably not.
No, it's already back in the hands of the first base coach. 1-1 to Salzano. Looked like it tied him up a little bit.
Yeah, big time. You know, one thing about Seamus, that guy, since opening up his place about 15, 20 years ago now, he has given back to the township and to the county big time. He really is a blessing to this area, you know, coming over from Ireland. And, I mean, you know, he wants to give these kids exposure, and he puts it on his big screen at his place. That's just great.
And that one sends Salzano to the dirt. And the count runs full.
So you notice you said that they had this new lineup last night. Wondering what led to that. Maybe they wanted to get these guys more at bats. You know, I don't know how many more they'll get. They didn't move up that much, but you never know.
Salzano draws a walk, and yeah, I'm not entirely too sure. A bunch of new names and a bunch of new spots here. It worked out last night for sure. As right now, I don't know if it's just a new look for Jackson Holbrook, if it's maybe a new thing to get the kids going, even getting certain kids up in spots in the lineup. As beforehand, McCorder was leading off, and Pandolfini was right behind him. And now Pandolfini's in the leadoff spot. McCorder drops to third, where he's batting right now with Salzano on first base.
I'll tell you, one thing Calise did that you don't want to do, you're given a 4-0 lead. You go out and give up a 1-out walk. You do not want to walk, guys, when you have that lead. You want to let them hit it.
McCorder fouls that one off. McCorder had a good game himself last night. 2 hits, and he reached on all 3 of his plate appearances. Up in contention for our player of the game last night as well.
Yeah, he had a good game the night before, too.
And swung on and missed. Dominic Calise. And going down to Salzano. Strike him out. Throw him out. Salzano thrown out at second. And Jackson Holbrook gets to come back up and hit again.
Yeah, well, I guess Nottingham trying to make something happen there, get some energy going. Down 4-0, you know, you might be a little down in the dugout. May figure try to get a stolen base and get people pumped up, but kind of backfired there.
Good pitch to run on, too, but a better throw from Gavin Hobbs gets Salzano. Pandolfini takes the hill for some warm-ups. We'll be back for the top of the second here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 5-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Jammer Doors and Windows is a 4th-generation local family-owned business since 1920, offering Rainer Garage Doors and Openers, the finest garage doors and openers. Jammer also carries entry doors, patio doors, and window sales service and installation. They do their own installation using no subcontractors, which means fairer prices and more pride in their work. Both residential and commercial sales and service. Visit Jammer Doors and Windows at their showroom at 2850 Brunswick Avenue, Business Route 1 in Lawrenceville. Their Yardley showroom in the Grist Mill at 10 North Main Street is open by appointment. Call 215-493-7709.
Well, Matteo Pandolfini knows what he has to do. He's got to put up zeros now. I mean, 4-0 is not, especially in these Little League tournaments, 4-0 is not a big lead. Teams have shown abilities to come back.
Gavin Reeves, first pitch swinging and sliding in to make the catch. Brennan Talar. What a play out there.
That kid can play it out there. And, you know, I have to bring this up as I've been raked over the coals for this. Actually, Chris Taller was more raked over the coals than I was. I had mentioned Brennan Taller's mother, Kelly, being a great soccer player and athlete at Steiner, a Hall of Famer. Well, his dad, Chris Taller, is also a great player. He just got inducted in the Steiner Hall of Fame 2 years ago as a center fielder.
Oh.
Well, as a baseball player. He played center.
Line drive to short hop to Marshall. Quick throw. What a play from Austin Marshall to get the out. To get the out at first. That was Cooper Brown at the plate there. And he grounds out to Austin Marshall. Call that one 6-3.
Yeah, they're throwing the leather at him. And evidently, see, I did not cover Steiner baseball when Chris Taylor played, so I was unfamiliar with that, and which I hope he doesn't hold it against me, because he's the 10-year-old Nottingham coach, and I have to talk to him about his team winning the districts for a Hamilton Post story. So, sorry, Chris. But he made what Rich Giolella, the coach of Steiner, then called one of the great catches in the outfield ever made, and obviously his son is a chip off the old block, because he made that play. We saw him throw a guy out from center field earlier in the tournament. So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Clearly not. This is L.J. Brown up at the dish now. Singled his first time up, and he's 1-1. 2-1 now. Almost hits him in the shins. L.J. Brown got the festivities started for Jackson Holbrook last inning, and he's back up again already. Diving effort from McWhorter, and it gets through, and it gets by Quirk. It keeps rolling to Law with the throw into second. Not in time. L.J. Brown advances on the misplay and right by Owen Quirk, and another runner in scoring position for Tyler Ballard.
Good hustle there. Good heads-up base running by L.J. Brown. Now with the base open, I'd be stunned if they pitched to this guy.
It looks like they're going to.
Okay, then I'm stunned. Color me stunned.
Ground ball to Austin Marshall. Quick fielding, quick throw, and they got him.
That's a big out.
The first time Tyler Ballard has been recorded out this sectional tournament comes off the glove of Austin Marshall.
Well, first time against Nottingham.
Right, yeah. Well, no runs come across for Jackson Holbrook. Nottingham's got Tim Ryman leading things off coming up in the bottom of the second here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time, where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Over 1,400 tariff-free cars ready to go at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Hyundai Kona, Palisade, Tucson, Santa Fe, and Elantras all priced for immediate sale. No one has the selection or special pricing that Hyundai of Trenton has. Over 1,400 tariff-free cars. If you were thinking of getting a new car, SUV, or EV vehicle, now is the time to buy at Hyundai of Trenton. 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Remember, they have over 1,400 tariff-free cars waiting for you to test drive now. And today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this season and upcoming school term. They are proud to support you, and this message is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association.
I'll tell you what, Bax, man, if you're looking to try to build momentum down 4-0, I think that top of the inning might have done something for Nottingham. I mean, they got two really good defensive plays. Taylor robbing a guy of a hit, and then Austin Marshall making a play that very easily could have been a hit, turned it into a 6-3 out, and then you get the most dangerous guy in their lineup out on a ground out with a runner in scoring position. That should give them a huge lift as they come up to bat here.
We'll see if Tim Ryman is going to be the start of that big momentum shift. He's up 2-1 in this at-bat. Ryman is catching today. For the first time in a while, we saw a different catcher for Nottingham later on in the game last night. We saw that John Domowski came in and caught the last couple of innings for Nottingham and gave Ryman some well-deserved rest. Cut on and missed there by Ryman. That's going to be 2-2 now to the catcher. Is it full?
3-2, isn't it?
Is it full now?
Yeah, 3-2.
It is 3-2. I must have missed that ball. I apologize.
Well, he almost fell down on that swing.
And that one just inside. Ball 4. Ryman draws a walk.
Oh, and that's what you want. You want to get that leadoff base runner on.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the plate for Nottingham.
And stepping up is going to be Austin Marshall. Started the game at second and is now the shortstop. Little guy with a big bat in there. He's come through big time for this team when they need him the most.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where he plays. He can hit. He can also field wherever he plays.
Yes, he can. Very good with the glove. We even saw Austin Marshall take the mound a little bit yesterday.
You know, with his size, too, we just saw that ball. I'm surprised he doesn't get a few more walks. He doesn't present a very big strike zone up there. But, I mean, when they do come in, he hits it.
And that one cut almost to Gus. No flinch action there from our cameraman over there.
Yeah, that wasn't flinch worthy. Little nibber off the bat.
And, you know what, Fish, you're right. You would think that Marshall would draw a couple more walks, but he likes to swing it.
Yeah, like that.
And that one looks like it's going to get over the left fielder's head. It does. No advance from Ryman to third.
Unbelievable how shallow they were playing him. Holy cow, he was way in on that. That's a basic fly ball, and they played him so shallow, they got it over his head.
That's borderline disrespectful to Austin Marshall.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, Elijah Spurlock steps up. Now, he started the game. Didn't go necessarily as planned for the start, but he's looking to come up here and make a big impact with his bat.
Yeah, I mean, Nottingham can get right back in this game. Couple hits here.
That one cut on and driven to right field. And that one making the play, Gavin Reeves. And the thrown away, trying to get it back into third. Ryman slides in and he's safe. Both runners advance, so now 2 runners in scoring position for Owen Quirk.
Well, Nottingham gave him a break. They didn't tag up on the play, and then he just unloaded a bad throw to third base, and that allowed Ryman to catch up, or get over, I mean.
Right fielder Owen Quirk stepping up now.
That'll be an E9. Both runners, you know, that was a costly error maybe.
Little meeting of the minds here for Khalees and his coach. And while that happens, I'd like to let you know that celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all from new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. And they got a great variety of EV vehicles as well. Visit them. Celebrating 50 years of business. Here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow. Haldeman Ford.
It's been a funky inning for Jackson Holbrook so far. A walk to lead off, and then a single on a ball that should have just been a regular fly out. And then you have a fly ball where it doesn't look like anybody's going to move up, and then both runners move up.
Owen Quirk, the batter, 1-1 now to him. And yeah, it's just been it's been strange. I will say that Nottingham's done good at the plate. They've been extending at bats. They've been swinging at good pitches, fighting off good pitches, like that one right there, fouled down the line there. But yeah, it's been, I don't want to say it's been a bunch of calamities, but it's just like you said, it's been odd.
It's been funky.
It's been funky. Khalees trying to end that funk right now and get Quirk out. It'd be the second out of the inning.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing back. They'll trade a run here for an out.
Quirk fouls that one off as well. Good catch by Coach Ryan Pandolfini over there off the netting.
Quirk's getting some good rips. If he gets one in his zone, I would look out.
A lot of these guys in the Nottingham lineup have been making good contact, but sometimes it's just right at somebody. Quirk's another good example of that as he fights another one-off foul. We've seen him make good contact a couple of times, and he's gotten his fair share of hits, don't get me wrong, but it seems like the hardest hit ones always find a glove.
Well, I'll tell you what, balls like the one he just hit that have stayed fair, we've seen a ton of them turn into base hits during the districts and sectionals.
Khalees trying to set Quirk down. Can't do it on that one. That runs the count full.
It's a good battle.
It's exactly what Nottingham needs with 2 runners in scoring position. You got to make the pitcher throw. Fires in there, inside. Got the count wrong, now it's full.
Tell you what.
Fires, that one.
Ooh.
That one fouled off. That one was a frozen
He's coming
rope.
close. He's coming close.
Almost took,
Closer and closer, I should say.
he almost took out Ryman on third base and the third base umpire.
Pandal. And he doesn't want to put him on and load the bases. He's getting himself in a little bit of trouble here.
Quirk gets on here. Brennan Talar follows him. Swung on and fouled off again. Quirk will not go down.
I think that might have been ball 4, though. I think
It definitely
it
would
looked
have
a
been.
little high.
I think you're right, Fish. But you know, the ball up in that level, if it's right at the eyes, it looks like a beach ball out there for some of these kids.
You know, at least you got a piece of it.
Yeah, seriously. Kalish trying to set down Quirk. And that one popped into foul territory. LJ Brown over, and he falls over and makes the catch.
Wow.
What a play from LJ Brown over there.
You are not kidding. L.J. Brown going back. That is not an easy play. I mean, and he was the only one that had a shot at it. The left fielder, the shortstop, had no shot. L.J. Brown just kind of went back and had to try to keep his eye on it and twist his body around and everything else. And what a great job of L.J. Brown.
It looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher, Tim Ryman. It's going to be the last batted out, who was Owen Quirk. And stepping up now, the man who made a really nice sliding catch in the last inning, Brendan Talar.
Yeah, you know, usually a guy makes a great defensive play. He comes up the next inning.
Well, this team needs him big time here with 2 runners in scoring position, and he's first pitch swinging, foul ball. That one out of play into the lot over here.
And we lose complete sight of it down first base or right field line.
Yeah, because from my angle, it looked like Blackburn was about to make the catch over there at first base, but got out of play there.
Colin, you got to tell us what happens on balls down the right field line.
Our video engineer, Colin Summer, is going to give us. Ooh!
Ooh, look out.
I don't know where that one got him. I don't know if it got up and hit him in the face or.
It looks a little shaken up. It looks a lot shaken up. Did it hit his bat or did it hit him?
I think it hit his hands, actually.
Oh, it hit his hand.
And we're going to take a quick break while they attend to Brennan Talar here. We'll be right back on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Errol Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Back live, Brennan Talar is okay. He didn't pull back on that bunt, so that was strike 1. 0-1 now to the center fielder.
Teleshone bunt.
Big cut and a miss there, and that's going to be strike 3.
You're having a rough time on the count.
Yeah, I am, really. I can't see the count from over here. I got to go by what I last saw, unfortunately. Unable to capitalize on that inning is Nottingham, but they got to come back and keep Jackson Holbrook scoreless. Matteo Pandolfini did a good job of that the last inning. We'll see if he can do it again here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring the vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children, and most residents of Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, eligibility, and upcoming clinics. Stay healthy, Hamilton. And that's a ground ball by Gavin Hobbs over to Elijah Spurlock, fielded cleanly, 3 unassisted.
Pandolfini will take that. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Considering that Hobbs hit a home run in his very last at-bat, he's definitely going to take that.
Yeah, right.
And now stepping up the pitcher, Dominic Calise. Also a part of the hit parade. He got a single his first time up.
Yep, came around to score, helped by an error.
That one inside to Calise, ball 1.
I'll tell you, pretty eclectic DJ here today. They played a little bit of everything, a little hip-hop, a little Rolling Stones, a little rhythm and blues, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, a little funk, I'm not sure, but wide variety of genres on the music here tonight.
Which is always good to have. You don't want to have it just be one set tone of music. You got to get the moods up.
Yeah.
Ground ball right back to Pandolfini, who's going to do it all himself. Call that one a 1U. Calise set down, and now stepping up is going to be Nico Grivats. Grivats reached on that error in the first inning, and he was the hero for Jackson Holbrook the last time Nottingham faced them with that walk-off hit to put Jackson Holbrook in the spot where they need to be. One more win, and they move on to states.
He was a nice kid. I talked to him after the game. He's got that base. He's got the parlance down. I just wanted to put the ball in play.
Media trained.
Yep.
Pandolfini starts behind 1-0, and now he's 2-0. Looks like the entire scoreboard reset over there. Oh, now it's off.
Oh, boy.
Love to see that. Flashing a bunch of 5s over there now. Pandolfini comes set and fires. That one in there for a strike.
2-1. Our scoreboard's still working, right? We had that problem last time I was here.
Yep, Collins he's on top of it tonight, Fish. We are all good. That one chopped at the plate, and it's going to go foul.
A little breeze. Feels like it's cooling off a little out here tonight.
And honestly, that is more than lovely to hear. I'm glad that it doesn't take the rain to cool off things nowadays. You can just get a nice breeze on a summer evening. Pandolfini likes the sign. He fires. Left up high, almost took off Grivats' head there.
Was that 3-1?
I believe it is
3-1 call?
It's 3-2.
3-2.
We got a full count here, ladies and gentlemen. Nico Grivats trying to get on base for the second time today. And it's a ground ball. We're going to have to wait for the next pitch to see if he does.
3-2. Foul ball all the time. Never fails.
Is that 2 today, Fish?
I don't know. At least.
Count remains 4. Grivats continues to fight. Ground ball, Pandolfini, and it looks he's just going to cut off Grivats' spin move there.
Tried to spin away like he was a basketball player trying to get open, and he had a little grin on his face after Pandolfini tug him out.
Well, I'll tell you what, if it was basketball, that would have been a foul. But that's 3 outs, and stepping back up is Nottingham, coming up here in the bottom of the 3rd on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Khalees still on the hill, and why not? He's been very, very good to start. He got into a little bit of trouble there in that second inning, but he was able to get out of it. No runs come across, and he's still pitching a shutout.
Yeah, he did a nice job. Let the first two guys get on. They moved up with one out, but managed to get out of it with a pop out and a strikeout. If you're Khalees, you want to cut back. You've walked a guy each inning. You don't want to keep that trend up because sooner or later that's going to come back and get you.
Yeah, pitch count is a really important thing in these lower levels.
And not just that, you don't want to keep giving them base runners.
That's true, because Nottingham will strike. This isn't a team that's more than likely going to remain shut out.
No.
This is going to be a team that will attack, and if they get on base, they're going to run, they're going to play some small ball, and they're going to do everything they can to get in scoring position. So, yeah, you're right. Khalees really does have to limit those walks. O'Donnell to lead things off, the left fielder. That one gets away from the catcher, Gavin Hobbs, but it's outside. O'Donnell trying to get something going. That one swung on and missed, 1-1. The man they affectionately call OD on this team.
Every O'Donnell's called OD. I got a good friend, Dan O'Donnell. They call him OD.
That one right there for a strike.
Hey, you talk about this Nottingham offense. They've scored 45 runs in 7 games, so that's average of over 6 a game. So when you get a team that scores like that, you do not want to put them on base without them earning it.
2s to the 9-hole hitter. That one low. That one's going to run it full.
Foul ball coming up.
Rich Fisher, always known for his predictions. And the pitch. Check swing, called on the swing. Strike 3 for Dominic Khalees.
Known for his wrong predictions.
You know what, Fish? Maybe sometimes you just got to say it. Like, if you really don't want something to happen, you got to say what you expect. Then it doesn't.
Okay.
This is Ryan O'Connor from OC to OD. Ground ball to the first baseman, Blackburn. Easy play, 1 unassisted, or 3 unassisted, excuse me.
Like Pandolfini, Khalees will take that. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ground ball to right to first. How about that last inning? We saw 2, something you don't see a heck of a lot. 2 ground balls back to the mound that the pitcher made the put out on.
Yeah, you don't see that too often, but Pandolfini seems to like to do that. He'll take it himself whenever he gets the chance to.
He loves to do that.
John Domowski at the plate now. He looks at a strike. Looks at a second strike now. He's behind 0-2. Jason Baylog is behind him. He's on deck. Showing bunt is Domowski. Pulls back and looks at strike 3. Dominic Khalees has settled into this game.
Yep, got to be a little more aggressive than that.
Deacon Flanagan to lead things off for Jackson Holbrook in the top of the 4th inning here on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Thunder baseball is back for the 2025 season. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com, or call 609-394-3300. Firework nights, Tuesdays, kids eat free. Wednesday, dollar dogs. Thursdays, and pork roll Fridays. Big League Futures, Major League Fun, the Trenton Thunder. And that one, a ground ball hit by Deacon Flanagan and bobbled by McWhorter.
I don't know if they would have had a play on that. I'm marking that down an infield hit. I don't think he deserves an error on that one.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough play. Deacon was flying down the line there.
Yeah.
Number 17, Ryan Blackburn.
Flanagan reaches first, and that sets up Ryan Blackburn. Blackburn walked in his first plate appearance.
We saw Blackburn throw a few innings last time they were here.
And that one a strike to the big first baseman.
Emphasis on big.
Yeah, he's a tall kid. That one lined, almost takes out his first base coach.
You got to wonder if the Jackson High football coaches have their eye on this guy.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Uh,
That's a defensive lineman right there.
yeah, if he keeps growing, yeah, for sure.
As of right now, the first baseman, 0-2 to him. That foul ball, an unfortunate foul ball at that, but the count remains 0-2.
Check swing.
Pandolfini looking to set down Blackburn after letting up that infield single. He likes this pitch here in the fires. Cut on and miss, strike 3. Beautiful off-speed pitch by Matteo Pandolfini. Gets Blackburn swinging for the first out of the inning.
Pandolfini has really settled in. I mean, he gave up the one single, the 2-out single in the second inning. And, you know, the single he gave up to start this inning was not a well-hit ball. That was a little sort of dribbler. But
Pablo Morales lines one. That's a base hit up the middle.
well, there's the announcer's jinx for you. Morales is a tough little hitter.
Indeed, he is. You know, last time he stepped up, it was a ground out to the first baseman, but really solid swing there by the second baseman, gets him on base.
Yeah, he had a hit the last time we saw him play too.
Yes, he did.
I mean, we've only seen Jackson Holbrook 2 games. They played. This is their 4th in the sectionals.
Chase Messer, an extra hitter. Cut on and miss, strike 1.
They are. Jackson Holbrook is 6-0 in the districts and sectionals. Nottingham 6-1.
Pandolfini fires. Line drive. That's going to get through. Quirk fields it, and they're going to hold all the runners. Everybody moves up 1. Bases loaded again for Jackson Holbrook. Only 1 out in this inning, too, Fish.
Yeah. Mateo's got to bear down now. He's got the last 2 guys in the lineup, so.
And stepping up, Gavin Reeves. We saw him fly out to Brennan Talar, who made that sliding catch in the top of the second inning.
Yeah, well, they'll take a fly ball now. That'd be a tack-on run if they could get it.
Infield is in for Nottingham. Play is at home. There is only one out. Force at every base.
Yeah, that's what Nottingham wants. They want a ground ball right back to Pandolfini.
Cut on and missed by Reeves. 0-2 to him now. This would be a big strikeout for Pandolfini if he can get it.
Oh, yeah, it would. I mean, yeah, you got the infield in now. I mean, all he's got to do is get his bat on the ball, and he has a good chance of getting it through, but
Check swing and a.
I don't think he went.
I don't think he went either. I don't even think that was close.
No, I don't either.
Reeves survives to face another pitch. That one right down the middle. Strike 3 called, and that's 2 outs now. Nottingham almost out of this jam.
We've seen some guys leaving their bats on their shoulders with some runners on base. You can't do that.
It seems like they almost get stunned that the pitch is right there. Like they're almost expecting it to be off the plate or a little lower or something. But they're just not expecting that. And we've seen a couple looking strikes, like you've said, in big situations like that. That sets up Cooper Brown now. Let's see if he can extend this lead.
Well, Cooper Brown is the last batter in this lineup, but don't count him out. He started that 6th inning rally the other day with a leadoff double.
And he pieced that ball up, too, off of Pandolfini. That one a ground ball fielded by Salzano. And that was a tough play. Got out of the glove, it looked like. Had a tough time on the transfer. Another run comes in. The bases remain loaded. And now steps up L.J. Brown.
Yeah, some really bad luck for Pandolfini in this inning. Slow ball that, I don't know if anybody had a shot at, and I'm not sure if Salzano had a shot at throwing him out there. I think he might have, but I don't know.
It would have definitely been close.
Well, what are you giving him there?
I would call that well, there was no throw made.
Well, because he dropped it, and then he tried to pick it up. But
I give it an infield single.
Yeah, I think I will, too.
And while we have this meeting on the mound, the Italian People's Bakery is proud to support Little League sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. We're back to the top of the lineup here for Jackson Holbrook. 2 outs here, but L.J. Brown is up.
Yeah, this is a sticky situation now. This guy's already got 2 hits.
2 for 2 on the day, Mr. L.J. Brown. Ooh, cut on and missed, way out in front of it.
Yeah, he's a little anxious there. That was a ball for sure.
Yeah, Pandolfini
good pitch.
Pulled the string on that one.
What do you think LJ stands for?
I'm going to go ahead and say Long Johns. Ground ball.
That would not have been my first guess.
I just wish his last name was Silver. That would have made sense.
That would have made sense.
I'll have to ask him. Maybe I'll catch him after the game, see what that stands for.
Maybe you will.
And time is granted. Pandolfini was about to go into his motion, but Brown called time. Quick pitch there, and right down the middle. Strike 3. Pandolfini out of the bases loaded jam.
Well, he did tack on with a run, but he did get a very dangerous hitter now. He's gotten 2 dangerous hitters with runners in scoring position, and Brown with the bases loaded and Ballard with a guy on second. So this game could be in a lot worse shape for Nottingham if he hadn't gotten those guys.
Baylog to lead things off in the bottom of the 4th here for Nottingham here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
Jammer Doors and Windows is a fourth-generation local family-owned business since 1920, offering Rainer Garage Doors and Openers, the finest garage doors and openers. Jammer also carries entry doors, patio doors, and window sales service and installation. Jammer Doors and Windows does their own installation using no subcontractors, which means fairer prices and more pride in their work. Both residential and commercial sales and service. Visit Jammer Doors and Windows at their showroom at 2850 Brunswick Avenue, Business Route 1 in Lawrenceville. Their Yardley showroom open by appointment, 215-493-7709. Jason Baylog leading things off, the Italian People's Bakery player of the game from a couple of games ago when they played South Wall. Showing bunt, and that one's going to be called for a strike. Baylog's first at bat this game. Stepping up, that showing bunt, pulls back, that one off the glove. And I've just noticed that we got a new catcher in the game for Jackson Holbrook. That's Nico Grivas behind the plate.
Okay.
Baylog goes around on the bunt there, but misses. It's going to be strike two. 1-2 now to Jason Baylog. Khalees fires, and they're going to say he went.
Yeah, he did.
Jason Baylog goes down swinging, and here comes Matteo Pandolfini.
Well, Matteo he's given his team a spark several times in this tournament with the long ball. This should be a good time for it if you're Nottingham.
Just underneath it in the first at-bat.
I mean, it would only make it 5-1, but still, you know, they need something. They need something to get started here, and his home runs have done that a few times.
The lightning rod for this Nottingham team, looking to get something going for him. It was a pop out to the second baseman the first time we saw him, and he's going to look at that one for a strike. Shaking his head at that one, not in agreement. That one left up high. 2-1 to Pandolfini.
Nottingham dugout, loud and yelling.
That one outside now. 3-1 to the Nottingham pitcher. Khalees fires. That one ball four. So Pandolfini draws a walk, and that's going to set up Gennaro Salzano. That was only the fourth base runner for Nottingham this game.
Yeah, three of them by walks.
Yep, Salzano being one of those base runners, he got on by walk in his first at-bat.
Yeah.
That one right there at the belt. Strike one.
Now, Pandolfini likes to play games with the catcher when he's on base. If you're the catcher you're just better off not paying any attention.
You're better
just
off.
Focus on the batter. You got a 5-0 lead here. Don't let a guy.
Ground ball. And that one's going to go just foul.
Yeah, that was.
Just out of the reach of L.J. Brown. And he's fortunate that that did go foul. Because with Pandolfini's speed, that could have gotten Nottingham on the board.
Yeah, for sure.
And with how aggressive Coach Ryan Pandolfini is, he definitely would have sent him. And Salzano almost hit with a ball as that was coming back in. 0-2 to Salzano. That one almost takes his head off. Pandolfini in between second and first. And they finally throw to second, back to first. And they're going to say they got him.
What, do I ever say anything that comes out right? don't worry about the runner. Just concentrate. What do? They worry about the runner and they get him out.
Well, Fish, there's usually a first time for everything, and baseball is and baseball's honestly it's a sport of trying again and trying again. So one of these times you're going to be 100%. Foul ball by Salzano there.
Oh boy. Now that's a tough out for Nottingham too. I mean, you're trying to build a rally. You want base runners. You need base runners. You want to try to get them around a little at a time. You know. Get guys on and then get a big hit. You can't be getting thrown out. Oh, no, now strikeout on a high pitch.
Cut on and missed at a ball that was way out of the zone. Strike 3. Jackson Holbrook is about to come back up, and guess who's leading things off? Tyler Ballard here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all from new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to work-ready vehicles and EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford also services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. Tyler Ballard at the dish. Matteo Pandolfini. Looks like they're going to pitch to him here as well. That one just up high.
Well, I mean, he got him out the last time, so those he can get him out.
So far today for Ballard, it's a 2-run jack and a ground out to the shortstop. Third at bat of the game here for him in the top of the 5th. It's 2-0 to the dangerous shortstop.
Ooh.
Pandolfini bounces that one in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Ball slipped out of his hand or what?
Ball 4 chant coming from the Jackson Holbrook dugout, trying to get in Pandolfini's head. That green light on 3-0, base hit up the middle. That's the second hit of the game for Tyler Ballard.
Yeah, that ball just snuck through too. I mean, again, Pandolfini he's pitching in a little tough luck. They're not getting what you call big-time contact. Well, they got a few line drive hits the last inning, but a lot of these hits have been bleeders and things like that, and they're just finding their way through.
Gavin Hobbs steps up. This is his 3rd time up at the plate. We've seen him homer as well and then ground out to the first baseman in his last at-bat.
You mentioned Ballard had a full count, or had a green light on 3-0. Guys like Ballard and Pandolfini, they have lifetime green lights on 3-0 in Little League.
That one fouled off right to Gus. That one was flinchable, did not. Held tight on that one. I might blame him looking at his phone there for not seeing the ball come in. Pandolfini fires. Ground ball right back to him. 1, no shot at the double play there. Ballard takes 2nd.
He wasn't going to run the first with that one.
Nope, no chance for that one.
Number 33, Dominic Solis.
And this is Dominic Calise.
I don't know if it's Calise or Solis.
Well, the last time we talked to Coach when he came over in that really eerie
moment.
moment.
That's right.
Yeah,
he did say Calise. Yeah.
That's how I'm able to make sure that I say Grivats right as well. And that one is popped up. Austin Marshall right underneath it and makes the catch.
Well, Calise had a chance to give himself a little more breathing room there. Went after the first pitch. Did not make good contact.
2 outs now in the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, up to the plate.
And stepping up is Nico Grivats. He was the extra hitter hitting fifth, but recently we've seen him behind the plate. That one a foul ball. That's an unfortunate foul ball.
Yeah, we've seen a few.
0-1 here.
Tell you what, we haven't mentioned it yet. This field looks great. Nottingham Little League field, they did a great job with this field. It
Absolutely.
looks nice. It's a good atmosphere.
That one's laid in there by Pandolfini. 0-2 to Grivats.
You know, I'm sure that grounds crew was out there working hard last night after the rain.
Oh, absolutely.
Really got to commend these guys. And the same thing over at Sunnybray. They worked hard. A lot of rain over there for the districts.
Pandolfini thought that was going to be strike 3. He started walking off the mound, but called ball there by the umpire. And Pandolfini sets and fires, and that one fouled off by Grivats.
Now that was a fortunate foul ball.
Very much so.
He took a full cut and just got a 1/1,000,000th of a piece of his bat on it.
Grivats keeping this at bat alive, being a thorn in Pandolfini's side. Runner in scoring position at second is Tyler Ballard. A little hesitation, and he almost takes his head off. Ballard moves up to third on that one. And now Jackson Holbrook looking to extend this lead. If Grivats can do it, we've seen him drive in runs beforehand. Like I said previously, he was the hero for them in the walk-off win over Nottingham.
Yeah, he was. They got 2 strikes on him.
Ground ball to the first baseman, Spurlock. Nice and easy play. That's a 3 unassisted, and Nottingham out of the inning. It'll be Owen McWhorter leading things off for Nottingham in the bottom of the 5th inning here on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this season and upcoming school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And Thunder Baseball is back for the 2025 season. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com, or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game firework nights Tuesday, kids eat free Wednesday, dollar dog nights, Thirsty Thursdays, and pork roll Fridays throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, big league futures, major league fun. Dominic Calise out there for another inning of work there, and why not? He's been just as close to lights out as you could ask for from a starting pitcher.
Yeah, I mean, he's only allowed 1 hit so far. He's few little issues with control. I mean, he's walked, 3 so far, but only 1 hit. I'll tell you one thing, right? Matteo Pandolfini is doing a good job of keeping his. I mean, Jackson Holbrook could have a lot more runs in this game. They've left 7 runners on base now, and Pandolfini's done a good job of keeping extra runners from scoring. And 5-0 is still manageable. I mean, if another 2-out hit here or there by Jackson Holbrook, and this game would be, we'd be looking at a 10-run rule possibly. But Pandolfini's made pitches when he's had to, kept them in, and Nottingham's just trying to figure out how to dent Calise here.
They're a team that can do it. They turned it on late against Jackson Holbrook last time and took the lead before that walk-off loss. And Owen McWhorter was a big part of that game. He's going to try to be a big part of this one here, leading off the bottom of the 5th.
I mean, the key for Calise is throw strikes. It sounds simple. I mean,
you would think, right?
Sounds simple, but sometimes it's not.
McWhorter's first at-bat was a strikeout. Out in front of that one was McWhorter.
Yeah, he's got these guys chasing at some stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're seeing up there, but that slider is apparently filthy from Dominic Calise. And that one fouled off into the netting right there at the first base side.
What did they get? Catcher's interference? What was that
Yep,
called?
yep, catcher's interference.
All right, well,
So
take it any way you can get it if you're Nottingham.
absolutely you will. McWhorter on first, and that sets up Tim Ryman.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the plate,
Let me tell you something. Sometimes rallies start in very bizarre ways.
Tim Ryman.
And that was really unfortunate for Calise. I mean, he's up 0-2 on the count.
Yeah, really.
You know, you get a swing on that, and the guy's on first. That's it's as bad as having the ball get past the catcher and getting him on first.
Tim Ryman lines this one and unfortunately just finds a glove. Hung up there just enough for Deacon Flanagan to catch that one. First out of the inning.
I'll tell you what, I thought that was getting down.
I also thought that was getting down.
The way that took off, it looked like it was going to curve a little more toward the right field line or the left field line, but Flanagan was right there to make the catch. It's a couple steps over.
And here comes now Austin Marshall, who singled in his first time up.
Yeah, I mean, how nice would it have been to have a couple guys on with this guy up?
And he looks at a ball for the first one. And yeah, with as consistent as he's been for this team, it would have been a godsend for Nottingham to have some runners on for him.
Well, they're playing back a little further on him this time.
Showing him a little bit more respect this time.
Yeah.
'Cause I'll tell you what, if Deacon Flanagan was in left field when that play was made, he was basically right behind the shortstop when that ball was hit. And that one popped up. That one's going to go to the center fielder, Cooper Brown, who makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And now stepping up is Elijah Spurlock. Elijah, he flew out to the right fielder last time.
Whoa.
And that one, that sounded like it hit something.
It did. It did sound like it. I don't know if it did.
They're not going to, I guess they're just going to call that one a ball.
Yeah.
It definitely sounded like it hit something. 1-0 to Spurlock. Looks at that one, 2-0 to him now.
He fell behind Austin Marshall 2-0. He's falling behind Spurlock 2-0. You don't want to keep doing that, but he seems to manage a way to battle back.
And looks like we're going to have a mound visit here. Now we've seen Calise get through 4 2/3 of this game, and he's been fantastic this whole time. Maybe just a little bit of words of encouragement here, trying to get him to find the strike zone.
It could be.
Looks like that's exactly what that was. 2-0 count to the first baseman, Spurlock. Spurlock was the starter for today's game. He now finds himself at first base. Looks at that one for a strike, 2-1. Now with Spurlock, as good as he is a pitcher, he's just as good a hitter. He's got a nice little swing on him, and he has nice power to the gaps when he gets good contact on it. That one inside to him, 3-1. Nottingham looking to keep this inning alive. Swung right through by Spurlock, and that makes it a full count.
Yeah, he looked like he had a pitch to hit there.
He really wanted
Came
it.
up empty.
Calise trying to set down Spurlock. That one outside, ball 4.
Well, Nottingham with first and second again, second time this game. First time it was with nobody out. Now it's with 2 outs.
And now that sets up the right fielder, Owen Quirk, number 99, reminiscent of Aaron Judge. Took a big hack like Aaron Judge, but fouls that one right behind him, 0-1. Quirk popped out to the third baseman the last time we saw him at the plate. That one up high. 1-1.
He has not been. He's been way high. He's been high most of the time he's missed in this inning, and he continues to be so. I mean, if you're Nottingham, maybe just. I mean, you can't take a lot because you got runners on. You want to swing if you get a good pitch, but don't help this guy at all if you can help it.
Grivat's out there to try to calm down Khalees, it looks like, who was getting a little frustrated with some of these misses that he was having.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not coming close here.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Owen Quirk up the bat.
Well, Owen Quirk gets announced twice.
2-1 to him. They're going to say that one just inside. That's going to be 3-1 to Owen Quirk. Khalees trying to settle back in. Fouled off that one directly off the face mask of the umpire. No flinch from him, though.
No,
He took
tough.
He took that one right off the chin. Hats off to our home plate umpire. The count is full.
It's a big pitch in this game. Big pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on for Nottingham. Khalees fires. That one, he fouls that one off.
On a 3-2 count. I may not be right about a lot, but I'm right on 3-2 foul balls.
Yes, indeed you are. The legend of the 3-2 foul ball continues as Quirk continues to fight here.
And once again, this is a big pitch in this game.
One swing could change the momentum for Nottingham.
He wants to talk to his catcher.
Seems like there's a little, I don't know if they just wanted to have a quick conversation or if there's miscommunication going on, but seems like Khalees is a little animated.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, if Quirk can find his way on, I mean, you may rattle Khalees a little bit here.
Well, he gets on, that base is loaded. Foul
Another
ball
foul
yet
ball.
again.
Quirk hanging in there. Good at bat by Quirk.
Indeed it is, and it's exactly what Nottingham needs if they really want to see another pitcher that isn't Dominic Khalees or Tyler Ballard for that matter.
And dare I say it, this is a big pitch in this game again. Look at this, 3 straight foul balls.
We'll hit the replay button yet again, folks. It remains 3-2 as Owen Quirk stays battling.
This is impressive. This is an impressive at bat by Quirk.
Fish, would you say this is a big pitch here?
I would say this is the 4th big pitch in this game.
And that one looks like it's going to work out for Quirk, and it does over the left fielder's head. That's going to score 1. Pandolfini sending home Spurlock. The throw, and he's going to be safe. And caught between second and third now is Quirk. Going to third, and the throwaway. And they're going to hold Quirk. They're going to hold Quirk there at third. A Little League triple, some shenanigans out there on the field, but that plates 2 for Nottingham as they're right back in it all of a sudden.
That's what a massive at bat by Owen Quirk. You know, gets a 3-2 count, fouls off 4 straight pitches, and then cracks one down the left field line. Goes the other way, and that ball just tailed away from left fielder, and Nottingham right back in this ball game.
You know, that reminded me of what we saw earlier in the inning, actually, with Tim Ryman when he lined out right to the left fielder. But that one went exactly how we thought it was going to go for the Ryman at bat. It just happened with Owen Quirk.
Yeah, that had a more wicked kind of break to it. And you know, there you have it. You know, these walks were going to catch up to him sooner or later. You know, and this was Nottingham really taking advantage of some breaks this inning. They got a catcher's interference, and then a 2-out walk, and then just a tremendous at-bat by Owen Quirk. And now Nottingham is feeling it.
Only down by 3 is Nottingham now with Brennan Talar at the plate. He's looking to plate Quirk. Fouls that one off. That's going to run the count to 0-2 to the center fielder Talar. You wonder how much longer Khalees is going to be in this game after this inning. The pitch to Talar, off-speed pitch. Looked like Talar wanted to go fishing for a second, but good discipline to hang back on that one.
Yeah, and good job by Gravats to stop that ball from going to the backstop and letting another run score.
That one a touch outside to Talar. 2-2. Yeah, we've seen some really good catcher play this tournament, honestly. Yesterday I was very impressed with Milltown's Joseph Stefano. He was amazing behind the dish, even in a loss. Cut on and missed. Strike 3. Brennan Talar goes down to Dominic Calise, who gets out of the inning, but the damage was done. Nottingham only down by 3 now. They need a big inning from their pitcher, Pandolfini, coming up here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Introducing our all-star used car lineup exclusively at Team Toyota of Langhorne, featuring popular late-model low-mileage used cars. Like this 2025 Corolla, you own it for only $299 a month. Or a hard-to-find 2024 Highlander, own it for only $599 a month. With over 130 used Toyotas in stock, we have a lineup to fit your lifestyle and your budget. You'll love being part of the team. Pick your all-star used car at teamlanghorne.com.
Hi, I'm Errol Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Starting off for Jackson Holbrook.
Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian.
Well, Tyler Ballard is warming up down in the left field bullpen because Calise has reached his pitch limit for this game. That was his last batter, whether he got him out or not. And well, they'll bring in Ballard now, and he'll see what he can do. You know, it'll be interesting when Ballard comes in if they if Nottingham can get some runners on against him, and do they leave him in over 20 pitches, or do they want him to come back tomorrow for a full game, and do they take a chance to take him out? You know, these are the little things you have to worry about with these pitch count things.
2-1 count here to the leadoff man this inning, Deacon Flanagan. Line drive right over Salzano's head. That's going to be a base hit.
Flanagan says, oh, you guys are hitting it out to me, those little line drives. I'm doing the same. His second hit of the game.
It's an anything you can do, I can do better swing from Flanagan.
Yeah, he led off in the fourth with an infield single and ended up coming around to score. Matteo Pandolfini does not want that to happen now. Nottingham's got a little bit of momentum here.
This is Ryan Blackburn at the dish. Nice first name. And he lines that one down the right field line foul.
And a nice last initial.
Yes, of course.
Ryan B, and you're Ryan B buddy.
Yes, I am. A fellow Ryan B at the plate. Hopefully he's better than I was at the plate. There's a reason I'm here and not at the All-Star game, Fish.
Well, Nottingham's hoping he is like you are at the plate then.
Set. 0-2 to Blackburn. Pandolfini likes the sign. The pitch. Bounce there to Ryman. Good defense there to block that. Stopping the runner from advancing.
Tell you one thing, Pandolfini's given up some hits, but he has not walked a batter yet.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Pandolfini sets down Blackburn for the first out of this inning. And that's going to bring up Pablo Morales. You know, last time we saw Pablo, he had a nice little rip himself.
Yeah, he did.
In that fourth inning.
Yeah, a little easy line drive single.
Cut on and missed there by Morales, 0-1.
Yeah, Pandolfini's given up 7 hits, not all of them have been what you would call rockets, but he has not put it. Oh, what a bunt.
Beautiful bunt there, and he's going to beat the throw to first. Not caught the Nottingham defense sleeping, did Pablo Morales, and dropped a beautiful bunt down the third baseline. Not only advances the runner, but gets himself an infield single.
Yeah, you can't drop a better bunt than that. I mean, it was spinning a little bit toward the foul line, but I don't think it was going to get that far. Ryman did have to try to pick it up and make a play on it. And Morales with his second hit of the game.
It's either you try to wait and see if that one goes foul and risk the runner being safe, or you just make the play yourself, and that was the decision. And ground ball back to Pandolfini off of Messer. It seemed that throw pulled Marshall way off the bag.
Yeah, I didn't think he was out.
Look,
I guess he must have dragged his foot across the bag as he came across.
Well, I'm going to say a great play by Marshall to get the force out at second base. You know, seems like that throw was a little off by Pandolfini, and good stretch there by the little shortstop over there.
Yeah.
Not as big as Pandolfini, so had to go a little bit longer to make that one, but saved his team a run there, really.
Well, Pandolfini they're going to try to do the stolen base thing.
And it looks like Nottingham played it to perfection defensively. And they're going to get him out. Tag on the helmet by Pandolfini. And Nottingham's got a strike now. Coming up in the bottom of the sixth, and they got to face Tyler Ballard. Leading things off is going to be Ryan O'Donnell for Nottingham. Coming up here on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
Tyler Ballard taking his warm-up pitches here before the bottom of the sixth, where Nottingham's got to do something to stay alive in this game and force a game for tomorrow night. But before we get going with this bottom of the sixth, let's just want to thank some of our sponsors right now. The Hyundai of Trenton, Saul Funeral Homes, Haldeman Ford, Kessel Dermatology, Capital Health System, the Hamilton Township Education Association, and the Trentonian. Back behind the plate here is Gavin Hobbs for Jackson Holbrook. Looks like Grivats is going to go back to that extra hitter spot.
Yeah, looks that way. Well, Jackson Holbrook stunned Nottingham on Sunday with 3 runs in the bottom of the sixth to pull it out. Nottingham would love to do nothing more than to return that favor today and have a little sixth inning lightning themselves. Got to get base runners on. Very important. If you're Ballard, you want to get this first guy out. You never want to let that first guy get on. You want to throw strikes. If you're Nottingham, you got to get on any way you can. Get this going.
And Ryan O'Donnell is going to be the first one to try to do it against Tyler Ballard as he swings right through the first pitch for a strike. That one right down the pipe, strike 2. Now, if Jackson Holbrook does hold on, there is no game tomorrow, and they move on to the States up at Deptford. But if Nottingham can pull this off, we'll be back here tomorrow. And 3 up, 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Tyler Ballard, good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Yep. Ballard's coming out firing.
That's exactly what they need. First out of the bottom of the sixth is a strikeout looking. And now the second of the Ryan O's step up, Ryan O'Connor. That one ground ball to the third baseman, Brown, and he's going to make the play. 2 outs for Jackson Holbrook, and the only thing standing in their way from a championship is John Domowski.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Nottingham, any way you can, Domowski and Baylog have got to try to get on and give Pandolfini a chance to tie this game up.
Ballard fires that one in there for a strike.
Is just not messing around.
The confidence of this young man, it just oozes off of him on the mound. You can see it. Fires that one in there. That's going to be a strike. He wants to get this over with. He must have something to do tonight.
I guess, yeah.
Trying to get on the game early. Tyler Ballard left that one up high, did John Domowski.
That wasn't even close, and the Holbrook dugout went, ooh. Like, whoa. Settle down, fellas.
They want to explode out of that dugout. You can see it. Ballard fires. That one left outside by Domowski. 2-2. He had only thrown 4 pitches up to this point. He's got 4 pitches throughout this whole at-bat now.
Yeah, for sure.
Pitch number 9 coming up for Ballard. That one just outside. We got a little bit of a leap action going on from both L.J. Brown and Dominic Calise. They both thought that was strike 3. They want to celebrate.
Well, I mean, hey, if you're Domowski, do whatever you can. You got to get on.
Cut on and missed. Strike 3, and your Section 3 Little League champions moving on to the state tournament up at Deptford are Jackson Holbrook.
Well, this is a good baseball team. They have yet to lose in districts or regionals. They're 7-0. I mean, they came in here. In the Nottingham's field. Nottingham had all the familiarity of this being their home field, and Jackson Holbrook, they struck early in this one, maintained the lead, didn't allow Nottingham comeback, and so unfortunately Nottingham and District 12 still without a 12-year-old Section 3 title. The last one in 2012 when Nottingham won sections, and they're still waiting for one. And it's nice to see the coaches out there hugging each other and embracing each other. That's pretty classy on both sides. Good to see. And, I guess that's it, fellas, and we come back in football season. Is that it?
I guess that is, Fish. Nottingham done for the year. That means our Little League schedules are also done.
Well, it's been great working with you guys this whole tournament. Had a great time, and give Nottingham some credit. They were down in that loser's bracket. They came back and won 2 to try to force this, to get here. They couldn't force the if game, but what are you going to do? I mean, it was a good run. All 3 Nottingham teams, 10, 11, and 12, all won the district title for the 3rd year in a row. So this league is back to being a solid league again, and, it's just unfortunate they couldn't take it to that next level.
Well, there's always next year, Fish. We'll see if this Nottingham team can come back next year and do what needs to be done to get to that state championship. But until then, the final score here tonight, Jackson Holbrook 5, Nottingham 2. Thank you to the sponsors tonight for making today possible. The Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, Saul Funeral Homes, Haldeman Ford, the Trenton Thunder, the Italian People's Bakery, where we'll have the Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game interview following the stream up on our YouTube page. Hyundai of Trenton, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Hamilton Township Education Association, the Trentonian, and Jammer Doors and Windows. Thank you so much to my crew tonight. Rich Fisher doing the color commentary, Colin Summer making this stream possible, and Gus Barber giving you the best shots you've ever seen. I've been Ryan Baxter saying so long from Reed Field at Nottingham Little League, where the final score, once again, Jackson Holbrook 5, Nottingham 2. So long, everybody.